Hello, it's Michelle here, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite way to connect. And let me just say that for years, probably a good 12, 15 years, I've heard about grounding, and it's bugged me. What did I feel? I felt like it was wrong, like it was backwards, like it was counterintuitive to who I am. I felt like I meant to fly, and grounding was not helping me fly. It was very frustrating for me. Now, I'm not talking about earthing, because I actually quite love earthing. Earthing is where you go outside and you walk barefoot in the grass or the dirt and just walk barefoot in nature. That feels really good. That feels amazing. I love connecting with energy of the earth and plants and nature. That's incredible. So this is grounding, and some of the typical ones is send your roots into the earth. Imagine you're a tree and you're sending your roots down and then branches up and this kind of thing, and it just never felt right to me. But then I came across this technique. I wish I remembered who I originally heard it from, but I have heard it from a couple other people as well. And it feels amazing to me, and it feels right, and that's now what I use and what I guide my clients to use. So what you're first going to become aware of is that you have light within you, that you are light. Your soul is light, your spirit is light, your body is light, moving at a very, very solid vibration. You are light. And I'm going to tip this down just a tiny bit. That's better. Okay, so you are light, and that's the very first thing you need to recognize. Now, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye, or however it works for you. And if it doesn't imagine, just ask that it, I don't know how to tell you how to do this. If you have a hard time visualizing things, if you have a hard time imagining things, I think I will ask for that information. So you imagine that you have a ball of energy somewhere in the center of you. For me, that's probably, I guess it is kind of my solar plexus area. That some people will find it down in front of their belly button, some people in their heart. For me, it's probably in front of my solar plexus. And this ball of energy that's like kind of the center of me, wherever your center is. Notice it. Is it small? Is it big? If it's really small, that's okay too. And if it's really big, that's awesome. So how big is your light? That's the first thing you're going to become aware of. And if it's really tiny, I want you to imagine it growing, because we need to make it a good, at least the size of your fist, but a good size ball. I like it when my ball is bigger than my shoulders, because it just makes the whole process faster. My ball tends to be about this big when I start. So notice how big your ball is. Make sure that it's bigger, at least the size of your fist. And now you're going to imagine that ball of energy going up through the top of your head. And you can go ahead and do that with me right now. Take it up through your head and go up, straight up, as far as you can go. Keep going until you get to a place that is a really, really bright light. And when you're at that really bright light, you need to ask a question. And you're going to ask if this is your spot, your source of energy spot, your connection to God, the universe, or higher self, whatever it is that is for you out there, your connection to source truth. Is this your spot? And if you get told yes, then that's awesome. If you get told no, then you need to keep going. And a lot of times I will stop at this bright light place that's halfway up. You just need to keep going until you get to your spot. And when you get there, you're going to, for a moment, just notice how it feels. Now, here's what happens. Sometimes there's resistance in doing this. It feels like you're kind of getting stuck, or just like you're going through a lot of darkness, and it's like, how do I get there? If you are sensing that kind of energy, then what you can do is bring in light. You can ask for Father in heaven. You can ask God You can ask the Savior, you can ask your higher self, you can ask the universe, whoever it is that you need to turn to, or you can ask for it to just come by itself. However, bring in light, love, forgiveness, gratitude. Bring in all these higher vibration energies and clear and transmute that energy across all time, space, dimensions, realities, and generations. And you should start to be able to do this a little faster, a little clearer. So if you're having resistance, that's what you're going to do. And when you're up there and you feel it and you're enjoying it, now you're going to come back down, and this time that light is going to come with you. You're connected to that light. It's a continual source of light as long as you stay connected. If you disconnect at any time in your day, your life, you can reconnect. Sometimes I reconnect whether I'm connected or not, just make sure I am connected. I connect every single morning. I connect every time before I come on and do these videos. If I find like I'm getting kind of frustrated in doing the videos, I connect again. I connect before I do writing. I try to connect when I get upset in a situation. I try to connect as often as I can because I want to train myself that this is the way to be connected. So you're going to bring that light back down into you, and it's going to bring this flow of light and truth. This is truth. Eternal, highest, purest truth comes down through this. You can ask for specific things before you connect or when you're up there. When I'm not quite sure how to word things in my videos, usually this is when I get stuck and I'm like, okay, connect again. And this time I ask for the words, and sometimes I've imagined a scroll being given to me. Sometimes I've imagined a book being given to me. Sometimes I just get a hug. Sometimes the knowledge just comes. A lot of things happen. This is when I actually saw, I didn't even intend to this one. I just saw that I was given a bunch of Shamrock energy, and it was really fun. And I think sometimes it's just something to help us to be happier, because we, at the core of who we are, is a very playful being. So that was really fun that day. Anyway, so you can get something, or you can just trust that the information that you need is coming through this continual source of truth. Sometimes I've seen a ball of energy that when I've asked for a specific thing, I get this ball of energy that gets kind of put into my tube of energy, if you will, my channel of energy, so that it comes down into me as well. So there are ways that you can like acknowledge you're receiving something specific if you need to. So you're going to bring that energy in, and as it comes in, it's going to just fill your entire being with light. Your eyes so that you may see truth, your ears so that you may hear truth, your mouth that you may speak truth. It's going to fill your throat, your neck, and that's a part of connecting your head and your heart. It's going to fill your mind. It's going to fill your shoulders to help you carry your burdens or release your burdens, even better. Fill your arms and hands so that you may give truth and receive truth. And it's going to fill your heart so that you may feel truth. It's going to fill in your solar plexus that you may stand in the power of truth. It's going to fill in your roots so that you are grounded in truth. And it's going to fill in your legs and feet. And you need to be totally full of it. Full of this energy. Your ball of energy will possibly either keep going, or it may stop in the center of you, but the light will continue to fill you. And when you are full, entirely full of this energy that merges with your own light, it becomes a part of your own light. When you're ready, take your ball of energy, and it may have grown. Take your ball of energy down into the earth. And it's going to go straight down, and you are going to keep going until you get to the center of the earth, and you're going to find a bright white light that is your source of earth home. I don't care where you're from, where you believe you're from. If you believe that your home is on another planet, if you believe that your home is on or in the premortal realm, wherever you believe home is, that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to this moment, because right now you are here. Therefore, your home is here. Now, you may have a place that you want to return to. You may have a place that you consider that you come from. But just like a person can have a hometown, but they actually live wherever they're at, that's their home now, it's the same kind of thing. So you're going to tap into that energy, and this is your home energy. This is your home. And when you get there, you may actually even get a sigh of relief that's like, oh, I'm home. You may feel that. Bring your ball of energy back up. And again, this is going to flow a stream of home into your body. This is a sense of belonging, that you belong here. And it's going to come up. You're going to feel your feet. You're going to feel your legs. It's going to help you ground into your home as you feel your root area. That this is where you belong. It's going to help you stand in the power of belonging, to feel the power of belonging. It's going to fill your arms and your hands, that you may give and receive belonging. It's going to fill your neck, that you may bridge the gap between your heart and your head, that you may belong. It's going to be so that you speak belonging by filling your mouth, filling your ears, that you can hear that you belong. You can see that you belong. It's going to fill your eyes, and it's going to fill your whole head. And this also will merge and blend with your energy that's already there. It merges with the energy from above. It emerges with the light that you already are. And a lot of times when I do this, I will actually start to see myself glowing outside of my body, because there's so much light coming in that I've actually grown to this little thing outside of my body. So you will do that. And just notice how it feels to be connected to truth and connected to home. And now we're going to notice the room or the area around you. Everything has a light. Everything has a pure light in it. Some lights are very small. Some lights are very big. Every object has some kind of a light. Every person has a light. And I want you to connect. Feel that light. Feel the light from the air, everything around you, starting to come into your body. You should be feeling light coming in from all directions. Noticing light. Some of them may be colors. Some of them will be white. It's all pure light, so it's all safe, and it's all okay to allow it to come in. And don't worry about taking from somebody else, because you're not taking. This is how we're designed, to receive the light from others, to receive the light from the things around us. So notice that, and notice how as you do that, your light grows. And now, here is my favorite part. Here's the fun part. You're going to see your light, whether you start with the ball of energy that is now returned to center, or whether you see yourself as a big glowing being, you're going to see your light expand like a sun. It's just going to go out in all directions. It goes up, out, forward, backward, down. It's more than 360 degrees, because you've got 360 plus the 360 on another angle and another angle and another, infinite. You have light expanding out from everywhere. And as you expand your light goes into others. It goes into things around you. They receive your light, and they expand in light as well. So notice as your light is coming out and touching other things and other people, that their light grows as well. And then continue to expand your energy until you have filled the room or space that you're in, until you have filled the building that you are in. Or if you're in a parking lot, fill the parking lot. Fill up until you've filled your neighborhood, until you have filled your entire city or town, until you have filled your county, your country, or your state, your province, your country, wherever you're at. Keep filling, keep expanding, keep seeing yourself grow until you've expanded bigger than the earth. Now remember, you're going out like a sun, so it's a big sphere, and you should be bigger than the earth so that you encompass the entire earth, so that you see yourself standing on the earth and your light is bigger and encompasses the earth. And then keep expanding as far as you can out into the universe. Allow your light to be that big. And when you're there, and remember, in any of this process and any of that time, you can use the same technique to bring light in to clear and transmute resistance across all time, space, dimensions, and realities, as well as generations. And so when you are ready and you're fully expanded, bring your awareness back to your body. Now you are in an amazing state of connection. You are connected to all that is. You're connected to truth. You're connected to home. You're connected to everything and everyone around you. You are connected to yourself. You're connected to the universe. And while you're in this connected space, you have the ability to receive truth. You can ask any question you want. You can ask yes/no questions. You can ask what would it take questions. You could ask what would it feel questions. This is the best place to be in order to get intuitive answers to anything you're looking for. And this is seriously the best place to be in if you're stressed, if you're concerned about anything in life. This is a great place to be in. Now, I want to touch you about one more thing about connecting. Another technique that I will do is I will focus in on each of the 7 chakra areas, and I will see them in like a sun sphere of light, and I will see the color that they are, and I will notice each one, and I will make sure that they've got a good size on them. A size that feels right to me right now is about right here. So I will see that at each of the chakra centers with each of their colors. So you've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and I do white because that feels better to me. Some people do lavender. White always feels better to me. It feels more pure and connected. So I will see the 7 colors, and then what I do is see them expand. And as each of the colors expand, as they get out farther, all the colors merge together, so it becomes a big white energy coming out as they all expand together. And then this one, I only expand out maybe 30 feet, whatever feels right for you. So you can do that. Go ahead and do that. I'm not going to walk you through the process, but it's something for you to consider doing. I hope you enjoyed this process. I hope you choose to at least try it once and see how you feel. I thank you so much for watching, especially Charlotte, because she promised you'd watch me. Be sure to like the video. Share the video. I love it, the idea of somebody sharing what I have to share. That sounded funny. Comment. I love your comments. I love to hear what people have to say. So comment and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so that you get the notifications so that you know when I upload a new video. And I'm so excited. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, let your soul shine bright. And love you.